So, for today's video, I feel like talking about credit card companies, specifically for Visa and Mastercard. And I want to talk about the hoopla they've been treating Japan online stores over adult content. Fictional content, to remind you. Pixels on a screen, if you will. And also some doujin, aka manga. They got a problem with that as well. And anime, specifically when it comes to the whole fan service aspect. And what they're doing is trying to force the Japanese online retailers, online companies, to censor their products or remove the adult content altogether. Meanwhile, Visa and Mastercard don't do anything when it comes to other adult sites on America, especially when it comes to OnlyFans. And what OnlyFans has been exposed of is cupcake abuse content, let's just say.
They allowed this to happen. And I read this article a while back, I talked about it, and there was multiple times to where basically they were warned about this, and they basically did next to nothing about it.
Big shout out to Chibi Reviews, because he is the only one by far, by the way it looks, that is still talking about it in its current shenanigans. Meanwhile, Visa and Mastercard don't really care much about what's going on in OnlyFans, even if there are cupcakes involved being abused and used on OnlyFans, they don't care. Meanwhile, if it's anime or adult games or manga, fictional content in general, based on Japan, then all of a sudden, it's real shit to them. They are just straight up bullying Japan into submission and forcing them to change their culture, which is pretty racist in a way. It really is. It's not even about censorship or protecting the cupcakes or this and that or whatever. It's mainly about control. They don't give a damn about anything else other than that. These guys are literally controlling you with what you can and can't buy. Like, first of all, who the hell are you to tell me what I can and can't buy with my own motherfucking money? It would be one thing if it were actual family members that would be concerned. Alright, fair enough. Fine, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still my money. And for the nerve of some credit card company to tell me what I can and can't buy for whatever it is just some absolute bullshit.
You shitting me?
And it's pretty childish in a way because we're grown-ass adults. We're grown-ass people. Why the hell do you care if I were to purchase an adult game that is specifically meant for adults? And they still want to be able to get that into their thick skulls. If I want to buy a game called Ass Portal, then you let me buy it, goddammit. Alright, while I was digging with a bit of research about the topic at hand, I have found out what the Japan CEO of Visa looks like. He is the very man responsible for all of this. So we're gonna take a look here, and oh my god! Oh! God damn!
I said, read the Hello there.
It's like something out of a jump scare. Jesus. Apparently this same dude has a bit of a fractured ego problem, which definitely explains everything. And of course he's gonna have the nerve to say that it's necessary to protect the brand. No, what it really is that it's control. It's literally that plain and simple. It is just some simple control because you can't handle what other people are into. So you want to completely get rid of that because you don't like it. That's all there is to it. That's all I'm seeing here. And it's fine to not like it. You don't have to get into it, but you have to understand that this is not something you should be celebrating or to simply look past by. Because if that can happen to anime, manga, and adult content and all that, then it could happen to something that you're into as well. TikTok is definitely a great example for this. It did end up getting banned at one point or time, but then it got unbanned at some point because of some agreement or whatever, and people's reactions were basically freaking the fuck out and acting like children. So yeah, again, don't act surprised, don't act shocked if something you're into, something you like, gets either censored or completely banned. It's not gonna be so damn funny if it's something you're into. That's so typical. I don't like TikTok. Matter of fact, I hate it because of how vertical the content is. Complete brain rot it is as well. And mostly vertical content. I'm not a fan of vertical content, to be honest with you. But I'm not gonna sit around and make some kind of prediction to ban TikTok because I don't like it. Alright, all I'm gonna do is ignore the app and not pay attention to it. That's all I do. If you don't like something, don't get into it. Don't watch it. But don't go go out of your way trying to censor and or ban it because you don't like it. That's just wrong. And it's just not fair. And if you're still gonna have the nerve to root on the whole censorship and banning anime and adult content thing just because you simply don't like it, then you honestly straight up do not deserve entertainment. And you know what they say, karma is a thing. And you better hope it doesn't catch up to you neither. Because the moment with whatever it is you're into ends up getting censored or banned, don't expect me to be by your side, because you weren't there by mine when it happened to me. So don't give me that surprised Pikachu face expression when it's your turn to know what it's like. At this point, I seriously question with the legality of forcing censorship upon these Japanese companies. Like, I don't know too much of the knowledge about that part, but all I know for a fact is I don't need to know the law to know that this is morally wrong. Like, this is just messed up in so many levels. All because you don't like what they're selling. And I really just don't get it. Meanwhile, they don't give a damn about what happens in OnlyFans. There could be literal cupcake porn and they would not care. Especially with the whole Kelly situation that I made a video about weeks ago. Literally went out of her way peeing on grocery store food. Somehow OnlyFans was in the green for that until she got arrested. The moment she got arrested and outed for being a disgusting bitch, all of a sudden OnlyFans had the nerve to ban her OnlyFans account. And it really says something. And as if she wasn't already bad enough as she already is, I found out something that is pretty unforgivable more than ever. Like, I found out that she went to some pet store and peed on in a betta fish cup with the betta fish in that cup. And at some point, that fish definitely died because of the toxins inside her that she decided to release onto that poor betta fish. And now, after knowing that, I definitely do not like her more than ever. I personally hate her now. I never really liked her as soon as I found out what she did, but knowing that what she did on that fish, I definitely hate her, and it's definitely more personal than ever, as if it wasn't worse enough that this same disgusting abomination is in my state doing this kind of shit. This is more than animal abuse. She is straight up an animal killer. And I'm gonna tell you something here in the new Mombasa. I like fish. I personally love aquatic pets. And her knowing like that she went out of her way and did this to that innocent betta fish that did nothing fucking wrong, that genuinely made me angry. And now she is genuinely going to be on my shit list for sure, so that way I could remember exactly why she is on that list. Yeah, man. Bit of a rant there about her in the end, but, I felt like it needed to be out there just because why the hell not? I feel like this is another way to ease out my stress, and because I want to. This is just one of the things I like to do. Just say what's on my mind, I guess. And yeah, that's about it. Not a fan of what Visa and Mastercard are doing still. I think what they're doing is pretty sucky, if I do say so myself. And if you do like this video, be sure to give it a like. It really does help out a lot. And if we could manage to hit up the 10 likes, then that would really be most appreciated, because these days we can't even get up there. It's pretty rare. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time.